Hello again, once again, for some more Bradford City career mode. We are on episode 14 now, I believe, and we're going to be playing some more league action today. If you missed the last episode, I would strongly advise you to go back and watch it. Beautiful performance from the lads of Bradford City, and we managed to get a convincing round one victory against Wimbledon here, as you can see, 5-0. So not too shabby there, especially as they're in the league above. And we got a hat trick from Chaplin, I believe. Yeah, Chaplin completes hat trick against Wimbledon. And we also got a little bit of news. If you saw, we got Player of the Month award for Clayton Donaldson. He's won the League Two Player of the Month for August, and it's fully deserved because he is joint top scorer now in the league, and he will be starting today. Kept him fully rested. And Kakachi is away on international duty. I completely forgot about that. So I'll have to bring in. We'll have to bring in Wood there, I think. Or we could. Wood's kind of tired. You know what? We'll do this. Henley can play left back. We'll put Henley there, and we'll bring Miller on for the right back position. And then on the bench, we'll bring on Wood in case we need a full back replacement. We could put Wood in for Miller, and then swap Miller and Henley back across because Henley can play both full back positions, and that's very useful. Completely forgot that Liberato was away on international duty, and he's the highest rated player in our squad, so you can't really blame New Zealand for taking him. Anyone else want to bring on? Chaplin had a good performance. I kind of want to keep his momentum going. I'm going to start Chaplin ahead of McCartan, and I don't know how the Chaplin-Donaldson format will work. They're around the same rating, McCartan and Chaplin, so they'll probably just rotate in those positions. Ismail had a good game. But we're going to keep Scannell on for this one, and I think we're going to keep the lineup like that. I think that's a decent lineup. Richards, Everton, and O'Connor fully fit as well, which is always good. I'll have to see the centre-backs are fully fit. No tiredness there. Anything else I need to do? Try to think. I don't think there is. I'll take a quick look at it, see if there's any new pre-contract players actually. Nobody really stand out. Lawrence C, maybe. His stats don't look altogether terrible. We'll put a scout on him. I guess we'll shortlist him as well. His stats kind of look decent, especially for our club, I guess. Matt Macy as well. He's a backup at Arsenal. I think our current goalkeeper probably better than him, to be honest. Although he's 6'6", which is kind of tempting. Robbie Brady, Ashley Westwood. Not really much else besides him and Bailly. I remember Blackett used to play for Man United, and he was like hailed as a really good future star, but he's now at Reading, I think. Is it Reading? Yeah, he's not really been heard of as much. A couple of years ago, I might have put him to my pre-contract pile, perhaps, but I think I'm going to pass up on him. Anyone else? Anyone else decent enough? Bailly is if I could somehow, I'm going to scout him. If I could somehow get Eric Bailly, I think I already scouted him, but we'll re-scout him again just to make sure. That would be incredible. And Verdane, former Road to Glory guy I had on my team, I believe it was from Morecambe. I'm not going to get him. Our striker's currently better than him, so just want to take a little look at that. If we want to take a look quickly before the match, we can look at the league table. We've played 6 now in League 2. 4 wins, 2 losses. We are 12 points. On 12 points, I should say, in third. 3 points off the top of Walsall. If we win against Northampton today, we could be going top depending on how the other results go. And there's one quick thing I want to check, actually. Because I felt like the Wimbledon game was too easy. I don't know if it's on semi-pro or professional. It is on professional. Okay, so maybe I was just playing well. Because I've been struggling on professional this game. I've said that. I spoke about it last episode as well. I've been struggling on professional. I must just make a good performance. We'll go with the green and black kit so it doesn't clash. To make sure at the top it says professional as well. It does. So we're going to have Grill in the goal. Henley and Miller as the fullbacks. Kakachi away on international duty for New Zealand. Richards, Everton and O'Connor as the centre-backs. Richards, Everton once again the captain, as Vaughan will be on the bench. Carbonero and Scannell as the wide midfielders. Akpan and Palmer as the centre midfielders. Chaplin's going to get another run out because he got a hat-trick last game, and I feel like I want to keep his momentum going, so he's going to be playing ahead of McCartan. And up front, we're going to have the top goal scorer in the league, or joint top goal scorer, I should say, Clayton Donaldson. And the Valley Parade, let's get us going. Hope there's nothing I've forgotten. If there is, then it's too late. I'm really enjoying doing this career mode. This is one part of FIFA at the moment I enjoy, because I'm starting to like FIFA a little bit more now. I'm getting the hang of the controls a bit better, and all the new stuff that's been implemented. But I don't know where I didn't run in there. I'm just gonna wait till the start mark comes up. But yeah, I'm starting to enjoy it a little bit more. But this is the one part that I actually enjoy. Feels like I'm achieving something, especially since I got to go all the way to Champions League final with these guys. Hopefully, that is the aim. The aim is to win the Champions League, obviously. Obviously, I'd like to get as many trophies on the way as I can, but it's not necessarily possible. Then it's not going to be the end of the world. And we've already lost out one trophy this season, that being the Carabao Cup. We lost to Scunthorpe 2-1. Actually, a last-minute goal that really should have gone in, but I reckon if you had this formation for that match, you might have won. But here we go. Clayton Donaldson. Projected goals, 45. There's absolutely no way on this planet that Clayton Donaldson will be scoring 45 by the end of the season. If he scores 45, I will, I don't know, do a forfeit, I guess. I'm not going to just make him not score now for that, but there's absolutely no way he's scoring 45 this season. I reckon more likely if he keeps going in this form, maybe 20 goal season perhaps. Possibly 25. Maybe just short of 30, I don't know. But it depends how much I keep playing him, how much his form stays up. How annoyed my other strikers get that they're not getting games.
A conventional one. They're more likely to be a 4-4-1-1, Derek, and that second striker given the freedom to roam anywhere he wants on the pitch. I
love playing Chaplin and McCartan as second strikers, like in the striker role. Gives him a chance to run through. It's more of a centre forward role than the centre attacking mid role I see it as. They've got Vidane. He's on the bench. Why would you have Vidane on the bench?
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is two holding players in front of the.
He is a solid striker, Vidane Oliver. I had him. I think he was more a couple of FIFAs ago. FIFA 18, I believe it was. Another one that I say gave up on. The save corrupted, so it's not really. It's beyond me, I guess. Palmer now running through. I was hoping to pass it back off. Jesus Christ. Northampton being tough tackling. All right, we're going to have to put our tough tackling boots on here, lads.
Hoskins.
Scannell takes off of Hoskins. Palmer now. Back in the midfield with the ball. And it's sloppy from Palmer. And now we've committed a few defenders forward here. Richards Everton trying to come across. It's cleared just about. Oh, not far enough though. Early attack from Northampton here is worrying. Header from O'Connor. Can we get there? No, we can't. It's going to be back into the box again. Can we just get this clear? Mellor clears it away. And it's passed away by Scannell. Keeps possession. Chaplin now. Coming to drop back a little bit. He's got room though. The left back spot is moved. And that's a bad tackle. I'm going to take the foul there, I think.
Well, a tackle like that in the initial phase of the game, attracting the interest
match
of the
played there 6 and goals against was 6, I believe it said, from us there in the top left. With one of the best defensive teams in the league. After a shocking start, it's good that we're one of the best defences. Yellow card there for Hughes. Some tough tackles going in here. We might have to try and... I don't know what we're going to have to try and do. They're tackling tough. Akpan. They're just on me every time. Like, they're just going straight for the tackle and winning it the majority of the time. This could be a struggle of a match.
And they continue to
Whaler now running down the right. The middle is up. Option there. Mellor. Tall enough to header it away. Scannell. Trying to keep it away from Northampton's feet. That's a bad pass from Akpan. Northampton, I'd say, have had the early control so far here at the Valley Parade.
Teamwork might be the key.
I know the stadium might have a different name now, but I'm sticking with the traditional Valley Parade. I like the name better.
And you need your defender to take charge.
Palmer now. Oh, losing the header. It's going to be a Grill catch, surely. No, it's headed away. Not the smartest decision, but Grill catches the ball, luckily. Donaldson now on to Chaplin, and there's no defence. Chaplin has got a run through here. He's taking a heavy touch. Oh, the touch was way too heavy, that final one. And it's unfortunate there. Chaplin had the beating of everyone. There was no defensive line there for Northampton. Chaplin stole through, and unfortunately, not the opening goal for us there. Maybe not a heavy touch like last touch. We'll be 1-0 up now, celebrating our first goal, but not to be. It was a good stop as well. Oh. Incredibly close. I think it's a foul as well. I think we've got a free kick.
Official deal done. Miralem Pjanic has completed his move to the Bernabeu League. Well, it's a reported fee of around
look at our Real Madrid move for Pjanic, I believe. Oh, we've got a free kick. I was right. I'm going to play it to Henley, who can't keep it in. That was diabolical. I'm so sloppy with that. Northampton scored there. If Northampton scored, that was fully deserved. Carbonero trying to get a tackle across. Don't let it in the box. They've let it in the box. Mellor with the header. Run in for it. Scannell, come on. I know you're right mid by trade, but we need to play a bit defensive because they're very attacking, it seems. Chaplin now. Donaldson going to have to try and make the run through, and of course goes down. I thought he was going to say, of course he's going to make it. I was going to say because he was actually getting a good run on there, but defender closed him down. Like I said, this could be a struggle of a game. Northampton playing quite well so far. Warburton now. Cormac in the midfield. Northampton pulling forward again, and it's a terrible pass. Are you? That's actually worked. I'm mad. Grill, please. I left that because I thought it was going to roll out play, and it slowed down perfectly for them. I'm a bit annoyed. Mellor keeps possession. Needs Scannell to make a run, or somebody to make a run. Somebody make a fucking Scannell makes a run after. Useful. Scannell. Try to play back to Palmer, but it's closed down again. It's just, I don't know if it's sloppy by me or good defence by them. It's kind of 50-50, I would say, in that sort of thing. Donaldson coming down to the right to try and block something. Scannell with the tackle, try to keep it in, couldn't. This is a struggle. One would have felt a lot easier than Northampton. They're a league above. Williams. Play back through. It's a good save from Grill. It's going to stay in. No, it's not. I could keep it.
An opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the
Just over half an hour in now. Northampton. I know I'm meant to be a Bradford City manager, but I say Northampton probably the stronger side. A helicopter playing outside. I don't know if you can hear that. You might be able to hear that in the background, perhaps. Lining up for the corner now.
Corner kick played over.
Header, it's off the line.
I'm hearing that there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Who's it for, Alan McInally? It's a goal for Scunthorpe United. 34 minutes.
Over the top. I don't think it was deflection. I could be wrong. Northampton just... No, it was no deflection. Oh no, there was a deflection. My bad. Richards Everton put his body on the line there. I believe it was Richards Everton who put his body on the line anyway. It could have been Henley actually, I'm not sure.
And he's fired over the corner.
Oh my god.
Well, the visitors very much dictating the tempo over the last
Northampton
15
doing very
minutes
well
or so.
here.
If they keep this pressure on, you feel a goal will come. Keep calm, no
Let's
panic.
just
a little
concede,
bit more
please.
quality in front of the goal.
They're actually scaring me how close they're getting each time. Oh, it's a goal kick. I thought it was a header away from me. Should have guessed when their captain was stressing out they'd missed it. We've had 4 shots, we've had 0 in the last 15 minutes. They've had the 61% possession. We've had 39.
Well,
last 15 minutes are not favourable towards us, and they've got the ball again.
Alan, it's a goal for Colchester United. 37 minutes played. 1-1. Many thanks, Alan.
Mellor tried to close it down, he can't. No, it's a bad cross.
That it was completely overhit.
Terrible cross there in the end. With the pressure from Mellor, put him off a bit. Akpan.
Intense pressure.
I'm passing that. Well, what he's doing with the ball there, physically, mentally, spiritually, but I'm passing that, and he's just not doing it.
And whipped into the box.
Good interception from O'Connor. That's what I would backline to be doing. Chaplin out strength. Shocker, he's tiny. He'll be winning a strength battle. That's why we need Akpan. That's where we need Akpan. Why we need Akpan there.
Still level here, but the pressure escalating.
Northampton definitely the better team here. Said it many times. I'll say it again. They're not a League 2 team. They're not. They're just a. Okay, they can't finish. Maybe they're a League 2 team, but they've been playing so well. I just can't get out my half. I can't get an attack on. Why is that headed backwards? I'm trying to pass it forwards. Meller. Through to Palmer. Can we get something before half time, perhaps? Carbonero's got space. He's made the run.
And the cross is very much on.
It's in the middle. Chaplin is the target. I'm not sure why, because he's small as hell, but we scrapped it in.
Well, keep it tight. That's what
absolutely undeserved lead now for Bradford.
Tactics have got to change.
It's come out to Matthew Palmer and he's tapped it. Well, I say tapped it. He shot it into the bottom right. Carbonero ball in the middle. It's originally cleared. It's come to Palmer, who's managed to control it and then poke it bottom right corner. No defender closing him down there for some odd reason. The keeper out of position and completely against the run of play. No doubt about it. The whole first half we've been pinned back by Northampton. And then we have one attack and we suddenly go and just score. Matthew Palmer get his second in the league, I should say. Second in the league, not second in the game. It's 1-0. 1-0 only. Now, I don't know what the team talk will be like at half time because we've been playing badly the first half, but we've got the goal. First half story has been written. It's been a weird story. Palmer getting the showcase because he's the one who scored. Or he's at least getting zoomed in on. He's not getting the showcase. Cool. Stroke at half time. We get the goal. Undeserved completely. Again. I'll say it again. I repeat a lot of stuff in the series, so just get used to it, I guess. I don't know how we aren't losing, or at least drawing. Goals all around the league. At least each game. Well, every game has a goal in it except for 2. At least 1 goal, I should say. Match facts. Let's take a look at this. I want to take a look. We got 2 shots, 2 on target. The run through with Chaplin earlier didn't score because I couldn't score in time, and then we had the goal from Palmer. They've had 6 shots, but they've only had 1 on target. So maybe it is justified that we are winning because they've not had very good shot accuracy. They do have 61% possession though, and we have 39. Slightly worrying, and I feel like an equaliser's coming. As much as I try to stop it.
Poor attempt at a pass, really.
Scannell.
The hosts really haven't had too much of the ball.
Try to keep maybe more possession in the second half. The defence are open, and Chaplin's got to run through. It's saved. Thought I'd finished that there. Thought it would be 2-0 straight up for the second half. So what happened last episode of Wimbledon, we went straight through and scored off the start of the second half. Meller now with the tackle. Scannell. He crosses space down the wing here, but crosses aren't always effective. Back post is Chaplin. It's effective that time. Nobody marking Connor Chaplin, one of the smallest players on the pitch, so you don't expect him to get marked. But he hasn't been marked. And we're now 2-0 up when we don't deserve to be. The difference between Northampton and us, though, is we're taking our chances.
Superb balls in from the wide areas, and that one's probably the best.
Sorry if you can hear my water
bottle.
bottle.
What do they get? Reward, a goal. A chance to revisit the goal.
Absolutely unmarked, and what a header from Connor Chaplin. He is possibly the bargain buy of the window. He's only on loan, of course, so he'll be going back to wherever I signed him from. I'm pretty sure it's Barnsley. I didn't even check. But he's been a bargain. I think we had to split his wages like 65-35 because it was a club similar to us with like not as much money. I mean, they had more money than us, but it doesn't matter because Connor Chaplin is showing why we brought him in.
Martin.
I think that's 4 goals. I would say 4 goals in the past 2 games. He got a hat-trick in the Wimbledon match. He scored here today against Northampton. I can't remember who scored in the league game before the Wimbledon match. Closing down every option there for Northampton. Is it going to make it? It is. Oh, beautiful crossfield play. Carbonero's going to play it back to Akpan though. Sees Wood, or not Wood, sorry, Henley over the top. I forgot I didn't put Wood on. Henley couldn't get there, unfortunately. He probably got mad because I called him the wrong name. Now, another run from Northampton. We have no left back. Henley needs to get back to his position. There's running back there for us. Switch across. Someone who perhaps can do something here.
Plenty of support. Delivering it into the box.
Back post, it's headed up. It needs to be headed away. Richards Everton comes across. I was a bit quiet there, I'm sorry. I was just concentrating on defending that. Palmer, Akpan, Carbonero. I just want to put one more little pass to it. Donaldson there. He's through and away, I would say. Carbonero wins the ball back though. And Akpan's going to receive it. Palmer. Donaldson. 3-0. The top goal scorer scores again. Dancing on his hands. Ah, it's a bit rude, Palmer. I don't know why there's any need to push there. But regardless,
well, here it is again.
It's not been our game.
Goal. He gets in a position not that far out from goal, but he has to hit the target. He does that, and it's in the back of the net.
Well, Donaldson has just smacked it. 6 league goals now for Clayton Donaldson.
Well, enjoy the
Ever since he changed the formation, he's been rejuvenated. He did absolutely next to nothing in pre-season with the 2 striker setup. But now he's got balls being played through to him, and he's able to get onto them. He's been a different man. 6 goals now for Clayton Donaldson as part of Bradford City. A 3-0 lead now. If you told me at the start of this game, or half-time, maybe about 40 minutes in, just before we got the first goal, I suppose, if we were going to win this, or we'd be winning 3-0 at any point in this game, I would have called you a liar. But we've completely turned around. We are so good in attack, and I'm slightly bragging about it a little bit because it's going so well. That's a poor pass.
It is to be a throw-in.
I'm going to make a couple of substitutions here. I think we have the game now in our grasp. We'll bring on McCartan. Chaplin's had his performance. I think he's got a goal. Pretty sure he's got a goal. We'll bring on Anderson for Palmer again. Do a couple of substitutions. We'll leave our third for now. Palmer and Chaplin both getting rounds of applause. Both very good performances again. Palmer seems to be coming into his own. Really like to see Scannell keeps the ball in play and in possession of Bradford City. Possession game hasn't really been with us this game, so try and keep a bit more possession, except I've just completely lost it while I was trying to pass it, but I guess that's a point. Whaler now. The Northampton striker is running way offside. It's played back. And there's a catch and Grill. Ball headed in to the floor. Bounced up into Grill's hands. Per pass. Henley there. Or from Miller, I should say. Henley's on the left today. Bit confusing. Header. Not really away. Anderson. Can't get it away. It's a scramble.
And a very good challenge.
Good blocking once again. We've got good defence as well. Maybe not the best.
And the ball's gone.
There's going to be a free kick here.
A foul at most
foul.
certainly
Looked hard though.
Free kick given.
Defence at the start of the season wasn't exactly the best, but we seem to have turned it around. Grill's been solid in the goalkeeping position, obviously, because he's a goalkeeper. Richards Everton has stepped up as a tough tackling centre back, and O'Connor. I don't know if the old Anthony O'Connor and Paddy O'Connor are brothers, but Paddy O'Connor has stepped up into his his guy who's shares his last name's place. Donaldson could make it forward. It's not White. Got shot off in time. Cornell coming out bravely, stopping it. And then we've got fullbacks who maybe a bit shaky, but they're more or less in position. And they're doing, I'd say they're doing good jobs, maybe pushing forward as well. Good play here. Easy tackle there. Now Anderson's got some space to run into. Out to the right is Scannell. Donaldson strokes it out to Scannell, back in, and it might be 4. Oh, it's a bad header from McCartan. Just not accurate enough.
He got the timing completely wrong there.
Yeah, the timing was way off. Williams is coming off. I think it was Williams, it said. McWilliams. They can get a more Scottish name, and then Hall Johnson bringing himself on. He probably was Scottish either, but that sounds like a very Scottish name, McWilliams. McCartan, brilliant interception. Now Carbonero's got closed down here. He's gonna have to. He has turned around Hall Johnson here. He's gonna have to get his pace, get his burners going. Middle now. It's a terrible cross. There's nobody in there anyway, but it was still a horrid cross. We're going to bring this Wales for the final substitution. Scannell getting some promotion there, I guess. Now he's going to come off for Ismail. He's had a good game. He's got an assist, as you see. And a lot of travelling down that right wing. Give Donaldson the full 90.
I'm hearing that there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Who is it for, Alan McInally?
It's the second goal for Colchester United. 8 minutes remain. 2-1.
Thanks, Alan.
I don't really know what to title this video because I thought it was going to be like against. I was going to call it against the run of play where we win just 1-0, but Northampton have everything. But we've turned it around completely in the second half.
Now they've lost it.
I'll have to name it something to do with the second half, I guess. Donaldson into McCartan.
And threading it forward.
That's a banger. I probably could and should have gone closer there. There was no defence. I should have just gone. I tried to go for the spectacular. I should have just gone in, and secured a 4th maybe, but didn't. So I'm going to record one more episode today, and I'll record a few more tomorrow. I've got 13 recorded today, which was obviously the last episode. That'll be going up on Friday, which is it's confusing. Obviously, this will be up after that. I'm just thinking out loud. This is going to be the first of the double uploads on Saturday. The second one will be obviously the next one, and then 16 and 17 will be Sunday's double upload. So I need to record 3 more episodes at least, just to cover the weekend. I'll probably do 2 tomorrow. I'll probably do 1 more today and then 2 more tomorrow, so it goes up to 17. Matthew Palmer, man of the match. And they've got consolation. Unfortunately, I thought... It's Verdane! I bloody knew it! I said it at the start! They bring him on and he scores. Oh, if you had him on since the beginning, Northampton, it could have been a different game. Unfortunately, the clean sheet is gone in the last couple of minutes. You can't win them all. That's a beautiful volley as well. It's not often that I praise the opposition, but I know this guy from a past career mode life, and he is good. The problem is he's 27 now. His rating's probably about 64, 65, which is lower than Vaughan. Although, I don't know, maybe bring Verdane in, but I don't think I will. Although he's just fucked our clean sheet there.
And the referee is going to add on
3 minutes added time, and then just before the injury time came up there, Verdane got one back for Northampton. Can we get a 4th just to stick the knife in? Ismail has no options. Donaldson's now in, but he's not going to win it. Matt Pan. McCartan might be offside. He's not, but he's lost possession. Couldn't get the control of the ball. And it's going to be a 3-1 victory.
And the referee says that is all for today.
Maybe I'll do something with the title that has Verdane in it. Northampton manager a little bit upset there, but we completely turned it around on them in the second half. First half they dominated us, second half I'd say we dominated them. In the end, the 3 points go to Bradford City. Palmer, Chaplin and Donaldson put us 3-0 up before Verdane deciding he is just going to ruin our clean sheet. I know his name is Verdane Oliver and he should like referred as Oliver, but I always called him Verdane in the Morecambe career mode. It's like a little flashback thing, alright? Let me have this. As you see, 3-1. So click on match facts. I'm not sure how much we deserved it, but I feel like possession is unfairly reflected there. I feel like we had more possession in that second half. It should have balanced out a bit more, but that's just my opinion, I guess. We did have a better shot accuracy, even though we had less shots, more shots on target, and it turned out to be the difference. Matthew Palmer with a 9.0 rating, Scannell 8.8, Chaplin 8.5, Dalton 8.3, everyone else getting around average rating. So no, Miller 8.2 as well. Their best player, of course, was Verdane. I don't care about Turnbull getting a 7.8 in centre back. Verdane, the captain, was their best player, undoubtedly. Getting that consolation for them. We're going to go to the post-match interview now. Talk about how Verdane haunted us. Anyway, came back from Morecambe to Northampton and decided,
Just
hey,
a moment of your time.
casually score. But no, we're going to just go to the interview and answer whatever they throw at us. Coming to this one, there wasn't much between your side and Northampton Town. Did you have any doubts you come away with the win? In the first half, I did. We always prepare for the worst. We weren't too worried, but there were some doubts floating around. I'd like to come away with the win here. That's probably the most accurate answer, I would say. You ended up winning by 2 goals today despite a slow start. Were you at all nervous about not scoring in the first half? If you were watching the game, we scored in the first half. I did prefer scoring early. I was not nervous, but we always prefer to score as early as possible and starting ourselves on the game. Yeah, that's true. But we did score the first half, so where this fucking interview's got our questions from? Turnbull is one of the best players in the opposition today. How difficult was it to find a way past Northampton's defensive lineup? I will tell you, it wasn't easy, to be honest. First half, it was struggle. You got to credit to Northampton for the way they set their stall out. It wasn't easy to outpace the Turnbull's performance, but even harder. They did well in defence. It's just a couple of run-throughs. We got a couple of little sneak-throughs we managed to capitalise on. So I'd say most of those answers are accurate, apart from the question about us not scoring in the first half, because we scored in the 45th minute. Donaldson goal settles Northampton defeat. Yep. Donaldson scoring again. If I could give him training and get him up to a higher overall again, I would, but he's only going to decrease, unfortunately. But we will give some training drills to Kakache if he's back. He's not. Okay. Well, in that case, he comes back on the 11th. Got a final scout report on Ben Brereton, who I was thinking about signing in the transfer window. He's quite fast. His finishing's decent, but we've got Chaplin now. 68 overall, playing for Blackburn now. Doesn't matter anyway, because we signed in Chaplin. He's been performing. I think it was Palmer, Chaplin, and Donaldson with the goals. And we can now train Kakache as we wanted. I want to get my first 70 overall player, so main reason I want to train him. Plus, he could bring in a price if we decide to sell him. I mean, I'm not selling him anytime soon, but also going to upgrade Carbonero a bit. Maybe not work on the the pace. His pace is fine. We'll work in his attacking position. Maybe give him some passing drills as well. We're going to put one on Lennart Grill as well. His long passing is 43. For a wide midfielder, that is not good. That's something we need to work on. We'll give him some to Grill as well. Hopefully get him up towards that 67 overall, a bit further. Simulate all of them. Grill gets a C. Alright, not too bad from everyone. Kakache, B's and C's. Carbonero with an A and C, and Grill with a C. As you can see, our next game is looming. And I'm just taking a look at the league table here, lads. I don't want to alarm you, but we're top. The start of the season, I didn't expect this. 7 games in, we were like 3 or 4 games in, we were getting smashed all over the place. But we've gone on the 4-game win streak, and it's taken us to the top. Granted, it's only on goal difference, but I think that's my title for the episode. Donaldson now leading the goal scorer list on his own. Unless anything's changed, we're going to stay top here. Nice job. Walsall must have lost their game. I want to take a quick look at what happened in the Walsall game. Sorry I'm wasting time a little bit here. I should be ending the episode and moving on to the next one to record. But how do you check the fixtures? Is my brain falling asleep? Fixtures. Wait, is it not on the... Hold on. It's on the side of the table, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Brain works sometimes. How do I scroll up? Okay. I'm not used to this new setting. Walsall lost to Colchester, who are an 8th. Okay. So it's going to be a top of the table clash for the next episode, which is what I'm going to name the next episode. So I guess that's giving me a title for the next episode. But this has been episode 14. Another solid victory. We let go of the clean sheet at the end, which is unfortunate due to Verdane being the goal machine that I know he is. But we do get the 3-1 victory, and we will hopefully, I don't know what will happen in the next game, to be honest. But hopefully we'll get another victory and continue our win streak. For now, hope you guys enjoyed episode 14 of my Bradford City career mode, and I shall see you in a little while for 15.